It's Gigantamax Machamp Day, and we're currently fighting one right now. This is from New Zealand, specifically Mr. Blake, so thank you very much, Mr. Blake. But as you can see, I've got myself a Metagross here, and honestly, this Metagross has been doing pretty good, but also, as you can see, there was a Charizard right there, and the reason why Charizard's there is because, well, this is a fighting-type Pokemon, and it predominantly has fighting-type moves. And as a fire and flying type, it does resist the fighting type due to the being flying. But as you can see, we are melting this pretty good. I didn't lose a single Pokemon, but there was a chance we could have. But honestly, there we go, and oh my god, he's just shrinking into nothing. Okay, weird. Did not expect that. Now what you're looking for is a 1743, and of course you want it to be green. So let's see if our first ever Gigantamax Machamp is going to be a shiny. Come on, big guy, be a Hulk. No, it's not. And 1692, that's really, really bad. But on the upside, we've got a few balls to throw at this thing. Though admittedly, I should disengage and use the freeze burn ability, but we can do that on the next one. But apparently we first balled this one, so perfect. Down. That's actually very surprising that I first balled this, not gonna lie, but there we go. Machamp is registered to the dex. It should have been the Gigantamax form, but whatever, that's what happens. And if we quickly look, this is a 10, 15, 10. Yeah, we want way better, but this one does have payback, weirdly enough. Pretty cool though, and I will say though, this freaking Gigantamax looks crazy. I really like it. Though admittedly, it looks like it should be a fighting and like fire type because of like lava arms or whatever. So apparently I was wrong. You actually want to get yourself a 1746. That is the 100%. You had a 43 and that's a 98%, but still, here's hoping that we can get close to those numbers. And I want to see a green one, so please number 2. Nope, not it, and a, wow, 1686. My luck when it comes down to IVs on these things is usually pretty bad, so here's hoping today it gets better. And here's the third Gigantamax Machamp. Here's hoping that this one wants to be all hulky, but also in the 17s. I should also pop a star piece and stuff like that because we get a lot of dust XP. But anywho, here it is. Number 3 is third time the charm. Yes, it is. 1700. Okay, you know what? We'll take it. Pretty far away from the hundo, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. We got ourselves that shiny and it feels really good. And it didn't take that many at all. Usually it takes a lot longer than this, so very glad that number 3 wanted to do it. But let's see how good this one is. Yeah, 12, 10, 15. Not amazing, but still shiny, which is nice. And I'm sure we'll get a couple more. Hopefully a really good one though, because I would love to try to get myself a really, really good one of this. Remote number 4 here. I accidentally already clicked on it, but it is a 1685, so at least the shiny has been the best one so far. Here's hoping we can get better though. Again, I really want to get some good ones. This will be one of the best fighting types in the game for a long time when it comes down to these Gigantamax battles. And so far I've caught every one of them. Obviously the third one we caught right away, but you know, it was shiny. Well, this one started wiping a lot of people out. I didn't lose a single Pokemon, but we were losing a lot of people on this one. But let's see if number 5 wants to give us at least a good IV'd one. But again, very, very happy with the shiny on number 3, because usually my luck on that is not the greatest. But how about number 5? Not green and a 1702. I mean, you know, slightly better, but we're trying to be in the freaking 40s with this thing. Remote number 6. Let's see if we get ourselves another green Hulk. Oh man, I hope I get a good one this time. Come on, not green. 1680. Yay. I'm sure we'll get at least a couple good ones, but hopefully sooner rather than later. Gigantamax number 7 with an iced coffee. We get not a shiny and a 1707. They are going up. Number 8. Green? No. 1681. My goodness. I think I might have a heart attack if I see one in the 30s, to be honest with you. Number 9 here. Here's hoping number 9 wants to be good to us, at least IV-wise. Obviously a shiny would be nice, but I want to see some better IVs. This thing's supposed to be like really good, so it's not green. There we go. That's what I want to see. 1731. That's really good. First, we didn't hit a good throw on it, but it is a good IV. Hopefully 50 in attack at the very least. That's what I'm really rooting for. But we're actually going to catch this one in front of you guys and see if it actually turns out good. Or it could be like a Goku bad. It's definitely not a 98%, but it definitely has the potential of being like a 13, 15, 15, or like a 12, 15, 15. Well, let's see what happens with this one. It is, oh, that's perfect. Love that. 15, 12, 15. Oh, very happy. Now, let's try to get a couple more, but I am very happy with that one. Well, let's see if number 10 can give us good IVs as well, because I loved number 9. But this one, not shiny, and 1719. It's okay. Obviously not as good as number 9, but it's definitely not the worst one we've seen. I think it may have 15 attack. At least I would really like it to have 15 attack. Let's take a look. This one does not. 13, 14, 13. I almost fainted out on this one. That was pretty bad. Like, literally, the Charizard had this much health, and I would have been just out. But we did it. Feels great. And doesn't feel shiny though. 1701. Ugh, it's fine. I would rather have a really good one be green instead of a bad one. You know what I mean? Number 12, all the way from Australia this time. Not green. 1718. It looks like my Kyurem effect wore off. We're gonna have to restart that soon. Lucky number 13. I'm feeling this one. This is the one that's gonna give us a really good one. And a shiny. So I was wrong, and I was kind of wrong still. Yeah, 17's at least, but pretty bad. This one comes from Missingo, so let's see what happens with it. Not shiny. Oh, wow, that's really bad. Glad I was able to join though, you know, I'm trying to get through all the remotes, but oh, that was bad. When this thing spams Dynamic Punch, it wipes you out. It's ridiculous. I don't think there's anything you can do to stop stuff like that. And its targeted attack was friggin' paybacks, so no matter what, it was just a bad time. But number 15 is done, and not shiny, and a 1719. Shiny luck's dried up a little bit, so here's hoping that this one wants to do it. No, man, 1701. Ay. Running out of remotes. I think we can only do 3 more after this one. All right, let's see how this one turns out for us. Come on, green. No, 1730 though, okay. Not amazing, but it's up there. Comparatively to what we've been seeing, it is amazing. And luckily we first ball it. We usually do, but occasionally they are fighters. Let's see what the 1730 turns into. Wow, the Walmart hundo, of course. We'll still hold on to it, but that is pretty funny. I believe this is our second to last one, I think. It shouldn't be the last one. I think this is number 19 from the remotes. I've kind of lost count, and usually I just rapidly tap, you know, to get into the battle, so I don't really see the number I have left. But is it at least, oh man, at least we have one. It's good to say that we do have one. We don't have to worry about it, but it is kind of crazy that we've gone on such a dry spell. But maybe it is like a 1 in 20 odd. I'm sure it's not like a 1 in 10. 1 in 10 would be great, but that's more research day / raid day. Admittedly, these feel like a Gigantamax day, you know what I mean? Like, it could be a 1 in 10, but I just don't think it is. But anyways, yeah. But we're making great time on these, because in literally 19 minutes, it looks like we'll have our in-person one. So cool to get the remotes out of the way, and unfortunately not get another shiny, but at least it was bad. So, you know, like, it's one of those, like, double-edged sword things of, like, it sucks not to get a shiny, but you want to get a good one instead, you know what I mean? But whatever, we have one more shot from the remotes, and then hopefully the in-persons will be better to us. But if not, we still have the one, and I'm happy to say that we have the one. And this is remote number 20. Let's just see what happens with this final one. It's from Fleece King in Australia, so he didn't bring the shiny luck, and he didn't bring the IV luck either. Oh well. Here's hoping the Japanese ones treat us better, because the New Zealand ones were good. We did get that, I want to say that's a 93, 15, 13, 15, no, 15, 12, 15. But other than that, like, most of everything else was bad. But we did get the one shiny as well, also from New Zealand. So New Zealand did pretty good. Of course, thank you to everybody who sent invites, and also I was able to join. And now we have our first in-person one in Akihabara. And we're actually in the middle of the road right now, because on Sundays, you're allowed to do that. They close down the road. It's really cool just seeing all these people everywhere. But fingers crossed we get ourselves a good Machamp in person, because it sure would be swell. So, number 1 isn't shiny, 1728. All right. Decent number all in all. Obviously not the hundo, but we'll take it. I've also activated Kyurem White's ability for 2 extra hours, so we should be good on that one. But of course, we do still need to catch these things, so let's catch them. As I make my way to the next Machamp, I do have a couple things to collect. For starters, we have the premium time research, which will give us a mushroom, plus we'll get all of that dust. And then we'll get the final reward of 25,000 XP. But also, we have this Gigantamax Snorlax special max battle event timed research. This was basically a makeup for Snorlax. Basically, Snorlax in the beginning was really bad. We could barely throw at it, and apparently there was another mistake they made on the makeup. So now we have this other makeup, and we're going to be getting quite a bit of these power particles, or I should call them max particles. It's power spots, max particles. But anyways, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 whole max particles there. That means we can do 7 Machamps basically for free. And this final encounter here is going to be a Gigantamax Snorlax, but we're going to hold off for now since we're focusing on Machamp today. Machamp number 2 is down. Here's hoping this one wants to shine for us and also be amazing. So it's not great. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a lot better, but we made our way to the next one, which is right on top of us. Come on, Machamp, buddy old pal. We can get another shiny, right? But no, and really bad. Ay, man. I swear, I get so excited for these Gigantamax days, but I always get the worst IVs. Signal was bad for this one, but we melted it. It was great. You should see how many people are out for this thing. There are a lot more people than there were for Snorlax, surprisingly. But does that mean we get extra shiny luck? No. And God, 1684. are terrible. Took a little while to get to this one, but do we get the green, please? Por favor, no. 1719, decent-ish number, but man, I'd like to see at least one in the 40s. All right, this is half an hour number 2. And luckily, we are just melting these things. It's fantastic. Hopefully, we melt one into a green one. That ain't it. 1726. Back in the middle of the road, we've yet another one. Still not it. Ooh, 31 though. Hopefully that's similar to the last one we got, but we have not been able to get anything higher than that. Since it's a decent one, I will show it in front of you guys. This one is, wow, worse. 14, 15, 13. It's okay, but not amazing. This should be number 8 in person. Still not green. 17, 14. Couldn't just switch those around, huh? I would like to see at least one more, so please be green on this one. No, and oh my god, 1682. And this is the last one of the first hour. Let's see what happens. Come on. Really, man. And a 14 again. Our luck when it comes down to shinies is really bad. I think we're 1 in 30 at the moment. Unfortunately for half an hour number 3, the game decided to freak out when I Gigantamaxed at the end, so we should get this Machamp encounter. It's not shiny, and it's a 1725. Glad we're still able to get it, though. It would have sucked if we got glitched out of that. Luckily, this one isn't freaking out, and you know what? It's gonna be green. Hey, man, what is going on with me here? I think this is number 33. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's not shiny, and 1699. Oh my god. Number 34. No. 1711. Getting close to the end. Here's hoping we get something good. Oh, come on, Machamp. Be good to me. Literally the first 3 we get it, and then afterwards, oh, there we go. 1705, though. Not the best. At least we got it. That's all that matters. Not a big deal. Because we can lucky reroll these, and I know Tony loves this guy, so we could probably do a lucky reroll with him. There we go. Brought him down. I'm happy I got another one, because honestly, I might have to get going somewhat soonish. I've got a lot I'm planning to do today, but we got ourselves a 13, 12, 12. Now in the 4th half an hour with a train going overhead. Do we get back to back? We do not. 17, 17. Come on, Machamp. Let's see that beautiful 1746. Boom, not shiny. Oh, close though. 1735. That's the best one we've seen. Hopefully it has 15 attack. Again, that's the big goal. Did we get the good IVs? Come on, please. No, dang it. 14, 15, 14. Still good though. We'll definitely hold on to it. I wonder what this one's gonna do. Hopefully it doesn't shine. But it's the hundo. Let's go. Oh man, I'm so freaking happy. I mean, obviously it would have been really cool if it was green, but we did get the hundo. Very, very, very happy about it. Oh man, feels good to get it, but admittedly we do have to catch the thing. Luckily we have the good stuff on to make it happen, but there we go, excellent. I mean, we totally got this, right? 1, 2, 3. There we go. We got ourselves a Gigantamax Hundo Machamp. Love it. There we go. Look at that. It is beautiful. It is Gigantamaxed, and you know what? We're probably going to power it up in a little bit, but let's just wait for just a moment. Could we back-to-back it, though? 2 hundos in a row? This one, definitely not. The odds were extremely low. In fact, I think it's 1 in 206, I want to say. All right, this might be our last one for the day, even though we have another hour, but I've got some stuff I got to take care of, so not it. And wow, 1739, really good. At least the IV started picking up near the end. I'll see if I can do some more, but I really need to edit because I've got a lot going on today. Thankfully, we first balled this one, so we'll take a look at it, see what it is. This one's gonna be a Goku bat, of course. Of freaking course. You know what would have been more funny though? If it was shiny. But you know what? We definitely have to power up this hundo all the way to level 50. I mean, come on, the thing is insanely powerful. It's a very good fighting type for these Dynamax battles, and you never know when we're gonna need it in the future, but there it is. We've got ourselves a 3455 hundo Gigantamax Machamp from technically Akihabara, but this is Toyota City. Feels really good. I'm really glad that we were able to get this. And believe it or not, I only have 3 Gigantamax hundos, which is pretty crazy. My first one is from the Fukuoka event, then we got this one in Florida, and then we got this one back in Japan. So at least Japan has more hundo Gigantamax luck. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below, how many Gigantamax Machamps did you do, and what did you get? Any hundos, any shinies, any shundos, nothing at all? Let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.